Hey everyone, it's Donna here from Donna's Creative Corner, and today I have all wedding dress items, mostly trims. I have a couple of bodices, and I have a couple of panels, and I have a lot to get through, so let's get started. Up first is a cream, or I'd say just off-white trim. It's the Alencon corded. Come down so you can see it. It has clear sequins and pearl beads, and this one is 3 inches deep at the widest point. This, I have 2 lengths of it. Both of them I'm selling by the piece, and each piece is 2.5 yards long. This is lot L, 2.5 yards for $7. And I only have 2 lengths of this. That was lot L. Lot M is really, really pretty white. I need to come out for this one because it's pretty wide. I have this huge pile of stuff next to me that's about to topple over at any moment, so I'm hoping I can get through this without creating a mess. This is lot M. It is 6 inches deep at the deepest point. It has, this one has iridescent sequins on it. Not a whole lot of sequins on it. More beads than there are sequins, but they are iridescent. Oh, wrong way. Very pretty, very nice quality on this. The background has some different patterns in it. You can cut this up into different pieces if you like. This is lot M. I am asking $3.75 per yard, and I have 7 yards of this one. Lot N is a cream trim. This one is definitely cream. It is between 2.5 and 3.5 inches wide at the different points on it. Clear sequins, pearl beads. Not a whole lot of beads and sequins on this one, but a pretty scalloped embroidered pattern. This one is lot N. I am asking $2 per yard, and I have 7 yards of this one available. Lot O is another wide Alencon trim. This one is also 6 inches deep at the deepest point. This one has clear sequins and pearl beads. Has a fair amount of beadwork on it. This one, when it went around the dress, there were so that it could make the curve. There are some places that are cut like this where it was overlapping. So there's occasionally there'll be a cut in the tool where it overlapped. This one is lot O, and I'm asking $3.75 for this one as well. And I have 8 yards of this one. Lot P is a dark cream. It has iridescent sequins, definitely iridescent on this one. Really catching the light, catching the colors. There's a whole lot of sequins and some tiny pearl beads in the center of the flowers. Pretty embroidered scallop pattern on this one. Very pretty. I love this one. This one I am asking $3 per yard, and I have 7 yards of this one, and this is lot P. Okay, here's where I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put this stuff. Now I'm going to start another pile that's going to topple over at any moment. Let's see, where am I? Q. Lot Q has no beads or sequins on it. It's a embroidered, it's the front side, that's the front side I think, an embroidered trim. It is 3.5 inches deep at the widest point. And this is the pattern on it. You can cut this up into individual appliques, I would imagine, or just use it as is. This one, Lot Q, I have 6 yards of it, and I'm asking $1.25 per yard for this one. That was Q. This one is R. This one also doesn't have any beads or sequins on it, but it's a very pretty floral embroidered trim. It is 2.5 inches deep at this deepest point here. Well, it's probably about 2.5 all the way around. This one, Lot R, I have 7 yards, and I'm asking $1.75 per yard for this one. Lot S is another of the Alencon corded trims. This one has clear sequins and pearl beads. It is, what am I on? S. It is between 2.5 and 2 inches and 4.5 inches at the deepest point here. It has, I think I already said, clear sequins. This one I only have 5 yards of, and I'm asking $2.50 per yard. This one I would say is a maybe just off-white. Has quite a few beads on it and sequins. Okay, I'm running out of room here. Lot T is a very simple trim, Alencon trim, no beads or sequins. It is 2 inches deep. This is the, this one you can cut up into individual appliques. You can cut right there, and then you have the flower, and then it starts over again. This one is Lot T. I'm asking $1.50 per yard, and I have at least 15 yards of this one. There was a gazillion yards on this particular dress. Okay, I am definitely running out of room. Alright, now that's all for the trims. I have some bodices. I've shown these before. I got some more in. Let me come out, and then I'll come back in to show you the detail. This is just the bodice part. It is covered, absolutely covered in white iridescent sequins, iridescent bugle beads, pearl beads, is there any rice beads, and at least 200 prong set crystals on this. And look how that is catching the light. I have had some success with these bodices. If you take it apart and open it up, and then on the back side I took some like slightly watered down white glue and covered the whole back side of it. The whole, of course, take the satin off the back as well until you get down to the satin that's stitched through. Cover the whole thing and let it dry thoroughly, and then you'll be able to cut these appliques out. I have 2 different ones. Well, they're both the same, but this first one, Lot U, has clear crystals. Let me show you the detail on this. Look at the flower here. There's the bugle beads and the white iridescent sequins and the prong set crystals. Gorgeous. Look at that. And those flowers are all over the bodice. They're those white iridescent sequins. And then on the back you have satin covered buttons going down, and the back is covered as well with the same appliques. Absolutely covered. This is quite heavy. One bodice weighs a little bit less than the weight for first class, so it can still go first class. Both lot U and lot V that I'm going to show you, I'm asking $18 per piece for this heavily beaded sequin and crystalled bodice. That has the clear sequins. This one has the Aurora Borealis crystals in it. Same flowers. You have the same flowers that were on the other one. But this one you can, I don't know if you can see the, there you go. You can see the Aurora Borealis crystals catching the light. They're prong set as well. So this one with the AB crystals is lot V. It is also $18. I have 2 of each type, 2 of the clear and 2 of the Aurora Borealis crystal ones. That was lot V there. Lot W are some very pretty Venice lace appliques. I'm selling them as a pair. They're a facing pair. They are 11.5 inches long by about 5 inches wide at this point here. And they have iridescent sequins on them. These can be cut up into smaller pieces if you want to use, use just the flowers or a floral spray, or you've got this one swirl with the flowers. Very heavily beaded and sequined. There you go. Very pretty Venice lace. I very seldom do I get Venice lace appliques in. So this is lot W. It's a pair of Venice lace appliques, and I'm asking $4.25 per pair for this one. Lot X is from the same dress. It has the Venice lace. I need to come all the way out on this one. It's a long panel from the same dress with those same appliques. It is 22 inches long by 7 inches wide. And that's what the appliques look like. They're similar to the other ones. They have the iridescent sequins on them and the flowers. Very pretty. They're on a tulle background, so you'll be able to cut this apart easily if you want. So I only have one of this, and I'm asking $7.50 for lot X. And lastly, from that same sequin or crystal bodice, this is the piece that was around the neck. You can see this was around the neck, and it tied in the back with the satin covered buttons. The same deal. You've got the crystals, and the this one is the Aurora Borealis one. Lot Y1 has the clear clear crystals. That's this one. And Y2 has the Aurora Borealis crystals. Each one is $2.50, and I have 3 of each one. 3 of Y1 and 3 of Y2. And it's the same deal. You just kind of pan up it to the end. So those are the neck pieces from the crystal dress. And that's all I have for today. I do still have some more doily sets left from last weekend if you are interested in doilies. So I will put the link down below to that video. And if you're interested in anything you've seen today, the instructions, as always, are in the description box below on how to order if you'd like to order something. As things sell out as quickly as I can, I try to go into the description box and mark it as sold so you'll know what's still available and what's not. And that's all I have for today. Bye for now.